Since this is a coming-of-age story, the story of a superhero learning how to be one, I would like to know if you felt a little bit like Spider-Man on the set, and what have you learned from this experience?
Yeah, I definitely felt like Spider-Man, you know, as much as you could possibly feel like Spider-Man, you know. I really grew up a lot on this movie, and I learned a lot about the industry and the process of making movies, especially movies of this scale. One thing I'm very excited about is going into Spider-Man 2, knowing what I know now about making Spider-Man 1. You know, there was lots of surprises for me on making this movie, and I'm really excited to dive into Spider-Man 2, knowing what I know now.
It wasn't difficult to relate to a character who was suddenly given a massive amount of responsibility and was trying really hard every day to not screw it up. Without ever having done anything like that before. So yeah, I never had a problem relating to the character at all.
What's the biggest challenge for Spider-Man, high school or the Vulture?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, when you're that age, or at least when I was that age, I felt like everything was the most important thing in the world. So I think what's great about this movie is that you get to see a character who is just as stressed out about his schoolwork as he is about having to fight a supervillain. You know, the hardest thing when you're that old is balancing.
I think you see him struggle more talking to his crush than you see him fighting the villain.
Yeah,
you know,
they're equally difficult.
Yeah, equally difficult tasks.